This is my note for the record areas on Katanga. This is morning. Officer, I want to take you. Okay, officer, I just want you also to confirm. Point where you saw the drops from the bed is the one where you marked 2. For the drops.
The point where I marked 2 was near the door.
So I want to suggest to you that what that scene shows us is Mrs. Katanga was not within 30 centimeters, within 1 centimeter to 30 centimeters of that bed. Would I be right? Or you don't know? You cannot place where she was in that room. So the postmortem says that it was a near contact range, and we were told here that that is within 1 to 30 centimeters. And you don't know if she could be close to him. So I would suggest to you, there's absolutely no evidence to suggest that Mrs. Katanga killed anybody. Would I be correct to say that you don't know?
My role at the scene was to collect evidence and submit it to the lab for analysis.
Okay. Maybe we can be translating.
atugambire akitabo akabawo yabenyeterezebwa ku musaayi yatugamba essuuka yabayira kitabo bakagerezayo bakebere dna songa yatugamba atalole results zaabwireyo yatugamba nti akabayo yabe natereza kuba omusaayi akitabo kandi na sayidi nali bateekaga amagu akitabo yakebera yatugamba akabalowo omusaayi akalolo omusaayi bwatonyaga luga kitabu yagula kitabu better as a means yatugamba point nali ya makingire tu ikaba ubwo omusaayi bukaba high no weak yatugamba nti takumanya nti Mole Katanga bw'araba yayisire muntu yatugamba omulimu gwaye kaba tolereza obujulizi kandi abwerezeyo bakebere.
Okay, I wish to now move to a new area. I have instructions from the accused persons that in order to pin a case on them, police and others engaged in a smear campaign by the use of selective information to media outlets and in-laws of Mrs. Katanga. And the allegation is that you are aware of such a campaign. Is that true?
Not aware of such.
In fact, my instructions is that you are personally involved, that you are personally involved in a campaign, a publicity campaign against the accused persons, all 5 accused persons in this court. Is that true?
My role was just at the crime scene, collect evidence.
Yeah, my question is it true that you are personally involved in a campaign against the accused persons?
I'm not involved.
Are you aware that information in this case was leaked to the media and to members of the family or the in-laws of Mrs. Katanga? Are you aware? I put it to you that you are aware that information in this case was leaked to the media and to Mrs. Katanga's in-laws. Is that true or false? I put it to you that it's true.
My information, when I make my report, I only submit to the IO, not to any other person.
Are you aware that pictures of the crime scene were leaked? Your pictures of the crime scene were leaked.
I'm not aware.
If I show you a document dated 9th November 2023 with your pictures, would you have the courage to admit that those pictures are yours? I put it to you that those pictures are yours. I have a document in my possession dated 9th November 2023 with your pictures. On the 9th day of November 2023, it is miscellaneous application number 1410 of 2023. filed in the Family Division of the High Court. It is an application against A Plus Funeral Management Limited. And I want to show it to you, and I want you to go to the annexures. And to those annexures for you. And my allegation is simple. It contains photographs. This is 7 days. Can you confirm that 9th November is 7 days reported to the scene of crime? So 9th November 2023 would be 7 days after, right? And you would agree that by that time you are the only person who had crime scene photographs. You are the only person who had taken crime scene photographs. And if we can show the witness these photos. You can give it to them first. I want you to turn, just confirm that that document is stamped by the High Court of Uganda on the 9th of November 2023. The stamp is on the first page.
My Lord, how does this witness confirm that?
Okay, let's go straight to your pictures. No, but the date of the document, it's with him. Okay, my Lord, we could do translation.
Tugambire nti we ekampeyini inajazimanya nti omulimu gwayi kabaga okutoleza obujulizi mu kitweka ekyo kyonka kyeyakoze kandi yatugamba talina kintu kyona kyeyatabiremu wateekawo omusango nti takumanya nti ebisani bye yateeye bikatungibwa abantu bangi kandi we talina n'ali yabyereza yatugamba bakayita mu kitweka ekyo biro by'okwezi 2 Novemba 2023 ntiwe takumanya nti mukaire ako niwe wenka yabaire ayina ebisani by'omu kitweka ekyo biro by'okwezi 9 Novemba 2023.
Okay, do you see an extra A? No, the first picture. Just on that document, the very first picture that you see. Yes, show it to us. That is marked A. Can you confirm that is a picture of the dead body of Mr. Katanga lying on a mattress with the gauze still on?
I cannot confirm this one because I don't know the source of this one.
No, I want you to look at the picture. The allegation is you're the source.
My Lord, how does a witness confirm such information except if evidence has been laid that he is privy to it in this era of technology and in light of the provisions of the Computer Misuse Act and related offenses? The burden is on him, my Lord.
You can say he's not sure. He can say
My Lord, the
he can
witness.
say yes.
My Lord, the witness provided.
No.
What is the witness?
Nothing. Can you confirm that picture is a dead body? Is a dead body of Mr. Can you show it to court? Can you confirm there is a dead body of Mr. Katanga that you saw? Is that the same Mr. Katanga that you saw lying on the same mattress that you saw? with a gauze on him. Be truthful. No, we're on that picture.
I know the picture is
Trust. Let's see. You're saying that that is an unclear picture.
That is the answer of the
Okay.
His answer is the picture.
Okay. That picture, according to you, is not clear, right? But I just want to show you a copy of your report, the color version of your report. My lord, if he can be given his report. So I just want you to compare it with your report. Is it clearer than image 15 on your report? Show us image 15 in the report, which is at paragraph 15. And show us image 15. Let's see it. And now show us the other picture. Show us. Which picture is a clearer picture of Henry Katanga? Show both. Is it your evidence?
Lord, which question is that?
Okay. Yeah, but coach can only see the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is the one I've given him.
But you're comparing.
Yes, I'm showing him that my lord, you don't need good eyes to know that his picture is extremely unclear. But my question to you is simple. Under oath, which is that image 15? That is image 15. Yeah. So which of those is a clear picture of Henry Katanga? You can see his face.
face is seen.
The face is seen clearly. And you can see his face in that one, but you can't see his face in the other one. Is that your evidence? But you can see his face on your report, but you cannot see his face on an extra A that I've given to you.
I know this picture is not clear.
Okay. Fair enough. What do you observe on that picture? Do you see anything on that picture which is not clear? Is there anything that you see? Do you see ghosts?
I can observe the ghost.
Do you see a male adult?
I'm not sure whether it's a male adult because the picture.
Is the person bare-chested? Is it a male adult? You know how a bare-chested man looks? Is the person bare-chested? Is that a male adult? Be honest, stop being evasive. You're not being accused of anything, just answer.
According to the picture here, like a male adult.
Is he on a mattress?
Yes, my lord.
Is it similar to the mattress you saw at the Katanga house?
I know it is similar. Mattress I informed you.
And does the person remotely look like the deceased when you look at the face? Answer. Answer. I'm asking for his observations. No, you're just rendering an answer.
I object to a speculative question.
Let me rephrase.
Even in the process,
Let me rephrase. When you look at that picture, at the face of that man, and you are honest under oath, does that man look like Henry Katanga?
I don't think I compare with this one. Possible.
Thank you. I want you to go to the next picture. Show court that picture. Confirm that that's a picture of a bed with blood while showing us. Yes.
I know it is a picture of the master bed. Suspected blood.
And you can see the mosquito net.
The mosquito net is of some.
Can you confirm that there's a table there with a mobile phone and a glass? Yes.
Yes, my lord.
A black Nokia phone.
It's a black phone.
Can you confirm we can see the pistol on the bed? Can you confirm that the live bullet which you found is also visible on that bed?
I'm seeing something. I'm not seeing whether it is a bullet or not. Yes.
So
Seen as something black.
can you confirm that on this picture there are no unique identifier marks?
There was no mark.
Can you confirm this picture is exactly the same as the picture of the Katanga bedroom when you found it before you started making identification marks?
That is the same.
Can you go to the next photograph? Can you confirm the next picture? Show us the next picture. So can you confirm that on the next picture, there are drops of blood marked too?
I don't think it has evidence identifying mark.
And can you confirm that's exactly the spot where you marked two in the Katanga bedroom? Look at figure 9 of your report.
Lord, it is on the same spot.
It's on the same spot as figure 9 in your report, which is at paragraph 12.
My Lord, it is on the same spot as how the picture was, how this picture was taken.
Okay, how the pictures were taken, but you can confirm that the person who took this picture was present when the blood was marked, because there's a mark of the blood, right?
I can confirm that the person was present.
Go to the next paragraph, the next page. Show court the picture. Now, can you confirm that is still a picture of the master bed?
My Lord, this is the picture.
And can you confirm in that picture the bed sheet has been marked 3?
Lord, I have identified mark.
And can you confirm that is similar to your figure 10 at paragraph 14 of your report?
Lord, it is almost the same.
Can you confirm in this picture that I've given you of the affidavit of and the bullet are also visible in this picture?
Pistol is
Can you confirm that this photograph was taken after the bed sheet was marked 3, but before the pistol was marked 4 and before the bullet was marked 5?
my Lord, I don't know when this picture
Okay, let me change the question. Can you confirm that in this picture the bullet is not marked?
was. My Lord, the bullet is not
Can you confirm the pistol is not marked?
through the pistol.
Go to the next page. Show us what you're seeing so we're together. Show court. Now, in that picture, can you confirm that the pistol is now marked 4?
Yes, my Lord, the pistol is marked for.
And can you confirm that is the same mark of the pistol in your report?
It's the same mark, my Lord.
And can you confirm that the bullet is not marked?
The bullet has no mark.
So I want to put it to you that this picture was taken after the pistol had been marked and before the bullet was marked.
My Lord, this picture was taken when the pistol was marked.
Thank you. It was taken only when the pistol was marked. Go to the next one. Show the court. Can you confirm that in this picture, the bullet has now been marked 5? Go to the next one. Can you confirm there's a picture of a pink bed sheet covering something on a mattress?
I love the sheet covering something.
Go to paragraph 15 of your report and look at figure 14. And show us. Is it the same?
I love the pictures and what they said.
But they are depicting the same event. Do you have that figure in the large pictures on your report? Of the body covered with a pink bed sheet. Show us, so that is yours, and then show us the one in the affidavit. So they're depicting the same event, right?
Almost the same.
Now, I put it to you that the person who was taking those pictures took them before, when exhibits were identified, that is before they were marked. That person took the pictures as you were marking, and that person took the pictures after you had concluded marking. Isn't that true? No, I'm coming to the source. But I want to put it to you that the person who took those pictures took them before, as you identified, and before you marked, as you were marking, and after you had marked.
According to the document, you gave me, showing what you're saying.
And the documentation.
I don't know how the pictures.
Thank you. And the document was filed in court by a Kampala law firm on the 9th of November, 7 days after. I put it to you.
We respect the right of counsel in cross-examination. But my lord, this court is convened here to try a murder trial and the related judges. The judges are specific. We must restrict our expertise, issues that are relevant under this trial. My lord, even the Evidence Act guides which questions in cross-examination must be put the witness and which questions a witness is comparable to answer. My lord, section 146 and 147 are quite clear. My lord, we invite your intervention because section 147 mandates this court regulate the relevance of questions in respect of the matter under trial. It is our considered opinion that this line of cross-examination has no relationship with any of the ingredients or issues under contention in a trial before this court. With due respect, a wastage of court's time My Lord, this witness was examined in chief in less than 6 hours. This is the third day he stands for examination. May the questions be, with due respect, be restricted to issues that this court is here to try. My Lord, we don't see the relevance, especially, my Lord, now that the witness is very clear that the question, the pictures he's being cross-examined
That's an answer he's trying to
are not connected to him. The witness says he doesn't know who took them, he doesn't know the source. Why should this court be taken on a right of irrelevancies?
My Lord, I beg the indulgence of court to allow me finish my line of cross-examination, and when I am done, my colleague will see exactly how relevant it is to this witness.
Even the matter of when the law firm filed.
My Lord, that's 9th November. That's 7 days after he visited the scene. And after he took control of it. My Lord, the question I'm asking him, my Lord, I pray for the indulgence that I don't show my hand. If I can just be allowed an additional 15 minutes on the court, and everyone will see exactly how relevant this is to this witness. My Lord, the accused people are entitled to a fair trial. It cannot be the prosecution to determine what is relevant for their defense. I have instructions, and my Lord, I am also building it in a way that I guarantee you, my Lord, will see how relevant it is to this particular witness.
My Lord, and considering the fact that the witness
My Lord, the question.
putting questions to him relating to his application.
I've not asked him about the application. I'm asking him about photographs. And I'm going to suggest he took them. I'm going to show him how he took them. And it's important, my Lord. Why? And just, I beg the indulgence of the court. In a few minutes, I'll be done.
How many minutes?
My Lord, about, depends on his answers, but not more than 20.
No, 20 is much. We close it.
Much obliged. And my Lord, I close questions on the pictures.
You close on that document.
Yes. On the pictures. Much obliged. Now, it is alleged, Mr. Olugu, that the only person who was present in the room before you placed unique identifiers, after you placed them, and as you were placing them, is you. Is that correct?
I was not the only person.
There were many other people.
I had.
That is a Congo Bibiana. Yes?
I had police officer from Ugolobi, SP Ogwang.
SP Ogwang.
I also had one officer.
Maybe you can translate.
Aitaire n'atwoleka ebisani ekibandiseegete atugambeko kikuzoka kulungi kyonga yatugamba akurora egosi then omuntu ogwo akaba tajwaire esaati yatugamba akusaana ali musajja kandi yatugamba omufaalisi kwisana nogwabaire mu kisiika kandi yatugamba omuntu ogwo akwisana Henry Katanga. Then akisani kyakabiri ekisani kyakabiri bairege ekisani kya omufaalisi kandi kiinawo omusaayi.
My Lord.
yatugamba nti nakatimba kemibu nako akarora. Yatugamba akurora ne tebo einawo akasimu ka black. Yatugamba akurora ne kisani episto akitabu.
Now they are
Yatugamba
the full view of God.
Busawo maka zona za prologue yatugamba kino ekisani kwisana nekisani teyakoze mu kisiika kya Katanga then yatwala kisani kya kusatu nti akurora obutonyeza bw'omusaayi kandi buno bumakingi tu yatugamba ene maaka ekusana ne maaka zayi eziri mu ripooti yatwala kisani kya kana kino kyaleka omufaalisi nti essuuka emakingwe ziri yatugamba kikulengawo okusana ekisani ekiri afiga 10 aparagraph ya 14 mu ripooti yayi yatugamba eisasi ne pisto nabyo bikuzuuka yatugamba mu kisani eisasi ne pisto byona tibimakingirwa yatwala kisani kya Katanga yatugamba pisto bakaba gimakingire enkafo yatugamba ekisani ekikusana ekisani ekiri mu ripooti yayi yatugamba hano eisasi tibalimakingire yatugamba ekisani kino bakakiteera pisto bagimakingire kyonka eisasi batakalimakingire then ekisani kyomukaaga yatugamba hano eisasi bakaba limakingire as 5 then ekisani kyomusanju ti akurora suka ya pink iswekere kintu amufaalisi yatugamba ekisani kino kikwisana nekyayi mu ripooti kyonka kikulengawo kwisana asembero natugamba tali niwe wenka yabaire mulungu akabawo n'abasirikale bandi alina konfidiana.
You were still telling us who was in the room. You had Akongo Bibiana. You had Osi Bugolobi. That is Peter Obang, right? Who else did you have?
So had Jason,
You had Charles Betese. Is he called Charles Betese?
Sergeant,
Detective Sergeant
Jason,
Betese?
David,
David. Okay. You also had who? You also had AIP Ogwang, Baba Zimeri, Assistant Commissioner of Police Kagara Bob, and Detective Senior Superintendent of Police Okrut. Was there an officer by the name Evelyn? AIP Isa Evelyn. Was there an officer by the name Abel? He came subsequently. Is it a Combera? You're the one who knows your colleagues. You have someone called a Combera? Okay. Okay. So any one of those 10 people could have taken these photographs. Is that your evidence?
I only took photographs, camera.
Can you confirm to this court that you have not disclosed to this court all the photographs that you took?
I know the photographs. One which I want to necessary for my report.
Now, the point which I've been making to you is that as a scene of crime officer, you cannot account for what people were doing in the room as you were carrying out your work. Aren't those pictures proof that you had absolutely no control of that scene of crime?
I don't know who took the photos, and I don't know how they got those photos.
So you don't know who took them and you don't know how they were gotten. Isn't that proof that you are not in control of your scene of crime, that people are walking in and out and doing as they pleased?
I was in control of the scene.
So who took those photos?
I took photographs with my camera. I was the only one taking photographs.
And then you leaked them.
I did not leak the photograph.
So finally, on that point, before my 10 minutes run out, before they run out, I put it to you that you cannot account for who accessed that scene and what they did at that scene while you were there.
I can account for what I did at the scene.
Can you account for who accessed?
The people who were inside the scene have already mentioned.
It was the evidence of prosecution witness number 3, Mr. Timothy Nyangweso, and prosecution witness number 9, Mrs. Naomi Nyangweso, that they entered that scene. But it was your evidence that you don't even know them. So I put it to you that you don't even know who accessed your scene.
Hello. I did not see them entering the scene. The scene were only police officers. Guy.
Okay.
Patricia.
Okay, thank you. Now, could you give me back my document?
And what we will need this document for re-examination. Council did not avail us a copy. The exact document he has been using.
Yes. Yes. I don't know if I can also give a copy to court so that you can follow.
No, I not we
Let me proceed. Let me proceed.
I know there is one cost.
Let me proceed. So, now, or maybe we first have a translation.
atugambirege nti mu kitweke ekyo akaba nakonfirya na Peter Obwang, Detective Sergeant, Detective David, AIP Obwang, ASP, Babas Mary, SCP, Kagagura Bob, then omusirikale ombiri bamweta Okurut, AIP, Aisa Evelyn, then yatugamba omusirikale Akombera Abel wakaija ekiro akaija ebiro 3 November 2023. Yatugamba weta kumanya omuntu ondi yateire ebisani. Yatugamba akateire ebisani bingi kyokka akakomamu ebitiito ebyabaire ebyomugaso. kandi yatugamba akaba na control y'ekitweke yatugamba akatera ekisana ebyo nakozesa kamera yaye kandi akaba niwo wenka nabiteera kandi yatugamba talina handi hoona naali yabyereisa yatugamba we akusobola kugambira byona byakoze mu kitweke yatugamba talina muntu oli wena wayabonye n'ataamunda bakaba basirikale ba polisi na Otai Charles na Patrice bandi tabamanyi.
Okay, so please go to your report. Do you have a copy of your report? Have a copy? Now, I want you to look at paragraph 2. Actually, let me combine the paragraphs I want you to look at so we can make some progress. I want you to look at paragraphs 2, paragraph 6, paragraph, and the pictures on paragraph 6, figure 1, 2, and 3, and paragraph 7. And the question is very basic. It is in those paragraphs, you claim you proceeded to that scene located at plot 50 Chwatu Road at those particular coordinates. Right? In paragraph 2, when you read paragraph 2, 6, and 7 together, it is fair to say that the scene is the entire Katanga house, right?
My Lord, that was the observation I made when I looked at the scene.
But the observation you made is that the scene is the entire Katanga house.
My Lord,
The entire Katanga home.
figure 2 and 3 showing the Katanga's home from the road.
On the road. And figure
Figure 1 is showing the GPS location.
Yeah, so my question is, the scene was the entire Katanga house, right? Home, the entire Katanga home, right?
My Lord, seat of crime,
I'm not asking about the seat. I'm asking about the scene.
the scene was the old Katanga premises.
Thank you. Okay, my lord, I want to give the witness the crime scene management procedure manual, which is exhibit, I believe it is D6 or D7. Maybe we can be translating as it's being got.
Tugambire ekisani kyakati ripoti yaye kwoleka kabani kyoleka amaka ga Katanga kuruga amuwana then yatugamba nti amaka ago gona sini gakaba amaka
Yes. Defense Exhibit 6. And I want you to, can you confirm that is the crime scene management procedure manual?
Hello. Hello, this is crime scene management procedure manual.
And can you confirm that you are supposed to follow that manual in the conduct of your work?
Hello. We follow this crime scene manual based on the circumstances.
Okay. Can you now look at paragraph 2.3.2, which is at page 13? Go to page 13. Are you at page 13? So let's look at 2.3.3. Sorry. You say 2.3.3.
Yes, my lord.
Can you read it?
2.3.3
Yes.
procedures. Detailed entry from exit log should be quoted. An entry from exit log used to document the people who come to and go from crime scene during the investigation. People who were at the crime scene before the investigation began, people who are at the crime scene before the investigation began are also noted in this log.
Now, this says that you must maintain an entry and exit log of whoever accesses the scene, right?
The entry and exit log are always open immediately you reach the scene.
Okay. And you must maintain a log of whoever enters and leaves, right?
So every person who comes to the scene has to.
Okay. And look at paragraph 2.3.3.2. Read it with its corrections. I can see corrections on it. This one, Mr. Wiru brought it.
2.3.3.2.
Yes.
Position the log so that it is clearly visible. Set up a log for people to use when arriving to and departing from the scene. Record the following information about crime scene.
Can you see the part in pencil that's written there?
Eight, the officer in charge log to be deployed at the entrance where whoever wants to enter the scene is registered from.
And you can confirm that the entrance to the Katanga house is at the gate.
The entrance of the club premises was
And can you confirm that you did not position anyone there with an entry and exit log to record whoever got in and whoever got out? We have CCTV.
The entry log was not placed there, but the people who came to the scene was recorded in the note.
Can you confirm that you did not place an entry and exit log at the gate? That's what I'm asking.
The entry and exit log was not at the gate.
Thank you.
But the people who came to the scene were recorded.
Can you confirm that the moment you arrived at the scene, you opened it up for the general public and every member of the general public who wanted to access that scene could get in?
I know the scene was zoned.
Okay, let me ask it like this. Can you confirm?
Question.
Yes, you have said the scene was zoned.
No, you were still answering. So,
Everyone was allowed to enter.
Yes, so what's the answer? Is everyone was allowed to enter, yes or no?
the witness provides the answer.
My lord, the scene was zoned, and in the compound was where the member of the public or the media was supposed to be, that was the point where our command post is.
Now, just
Now,
okay, my question is,
No, my lord, may the witness complete the
The members
question.
of the public were supposed to be in the compound together with the media and the command post.
our command post was at the compound.
okay, now, my question which I asked you,
And our
is it
scene-
correct that after your arrival, members of the public were allowed to access the Katanga house, as well as now we know, members of the media?
My lord, they remained at the compound. No one went at the seat of crime.
I'm not asking about the seat. I've asked you, were they allowed to enter after your arrival?
My lord, other members of the public came in and stopped at the compound.
Okay. And can you confirm that not even one of them signed in your entry logs?
My lord, they had no role at the seat of crime, so there was no need for them to register in our law. We were considering
So, is it
seat
your
of crime.
They had no role at the seat of crime.
Yeah.
So they had no need to
register on our entry law?
Where was the entry law?
My lord, I said the entry law was not made. So, but the people who entered or accessed the seat of crime was registered. Now, it might not.
okay?
The answer is the entry log was not made. Wait, let's record. The entry log was not made. That's what he answered. That's his answer. I'm recording.
That's what Mr. Morgan
They had no
behaves.
role at the seat of crime, so they had no need to register.
And he also said my
Then the law
Entry
was
log
in your notes.
was not kept.
was not made.
Yes, I made it. I made it.
He said the law was in his notes.
No, he
My
said he
lord,
didn't make it.
the
He
answer is
noted
that we
in his
never made
notebook.
it, but the people are in our notes. The people who access. He said we never made entry logs, but the people who entered are in our notes.
And let's not argue too much about what he said. Let's have a translation.
He said that they had no need to register on our law. The law was in the notes.
No, my lord.
In my notes, yes.
He recorded the people because his notes and the logs, my lord, are different under the law. So the log can't be in his notes. He said there was no log, but we have notes. That's okay.
So I recorded the people in my notes. After all, the log is
No, in his notes.
So they never signed in your notes. Can you confirm that nobody signed in your notes?
My lord, I made the entry log for people accessing the seat of crime.
So let's get it clear. I put it to you that you never had an entry log, and it has been your evidence that you noted people in your notebook. Have you now changed it to say you created an entry log?
My lord, I said at the gate there was no entry log,
Okay.
but people access were put in the notebook.
So,
But the entry log was for people who accessed the seat of crime, which is there.
okay, so I'm going to cross-examine you on those 2 points. Is it your evidence that the countless members of the public who walked into that gate are in your notebook?
I did not write their names, but the people, members of the public, were there.
Okay. Secondly, is it your evidence? You didn't write their names or people in the public? Okay.
When you say members of the public, what do you mean?
Anybody who wanted to enter could enter.
What do you mean by members?
My lord, members of the public that came there were some of the family members, the relatives,
Friends,
friends, they
Neighbors.
were everyone who were at the compound.
So it was not like any member of the public. I could be a police station.
you could.
My lord, you could.
That's my point.
The press, yeah.
My lord,
And he has said that even the press.
Say family members.
No, my lord.
Relatives, friends. Family members, relatives, friends.
In fact, there was a vigil that night. Press. There was even a vigil that night.
So, now I want to go to the next part. But let's first close on this part. You did not stop anyone from accessing the lower area, right?
the lower area.
Outside.
The compound. You did not stop anyone from accessing the compound where your command post was, correct?
My lord, the scene was being guarded by the police from Golubi police station. I was concentrating up on the first floor. What was happening down here, I had no idea about it.
So, it is your evidence, if I've understood you. You have no idea what was happening in the rest of the house except within the seat of crime.
On the compound.
Now, it is also your evidence, if I've understood you, that the seat of crime is where you had an entry log.
Yes, my lord.
And that the only people whose names appear in the seat of crime are those who access the master bedroom of the Katanga house.
People who went on the first floor. The seat of crime was on the first floor. The people entered the house and went on the first floor.
And entered the seat of crime.
Not all entered the seat of crime.
So the log was at the staircase.
It was, my lord, if I can take on my sketch, I can point where the log was.
Is it listed on the
My lord,
sketch?
may a witness be allowed?
He has it. It's with him, my lord. And my
His
question,
report.
the sketch is with him. His report.
So may he be allowed?
Oh, much obliged. So you're saying, my question, are you saying
My lord,
that the
may
sketch?
may the witness be allowed?
No, my lord, he has said that if he checks his,
Let him check and then just hold on a minute. Let him find. It tells us exactly what
It was not. No, that's it. It was not. It is good.
So you're showing us, confirm that you're showing us your sketch
This is the sketch.
attached to your report,
That's my report.
and it has a legend,
Yes, my lord, it has a
which is like a key, showing us the key items, right?
Finally, where the log was. There is no.
And let this translate.
My lord,
Let him finish.
No.
the entry log, the person who was
They're on, my lord. They're on.
the entry log, the person who was writing the names was here.
Is it marked there? Do you see entry log? Is it marked entry log was here? On the legend? Is it marked on the legend? Or you are,
On the legend, I've put exhibits I covered at the scene.
okay, at that particular point, is it marked? This is where the person was?
The entry log was at point zone A,
Yeah,
which
but
is a tiled log.
is it written there that entry log was here? Is it written here? Mr. Morgan, stop interrupting.
No, my lord, I'm not interrupting.
Time to write what
But
you said that
You
it
know,
was a point.
my lord, we are
Those
consistent and
pictures.
say our brother doesn't write. So he thinks everybody's recording.
I don't like making speeches.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but we are entitled to
Mr.
follow.
Continue, that the entry log was a point.
Point zone A, which was a tiled log.
And my question to you was, there's nothing on the map showing that the entry log was there, right?
My lord, the marking which is put on the
Mr. Lugo.
sketch marked for exhibit recovered at the scene.
Okay, that's another question. But my question was, is there anything on the map showing?
You said that the marking put on the sketch is put for exhibits
recovered at the scene. Not people, not the position of the people.
No, the position of the log. My question to you is, the map there's no document before us showing where that log was located, right?
My lord, the entry log is monitored by a person. You cannot just place it there.
Mr. Lugo, let's just answer the questions I'm asking you. My question is there a document before this court showing where the entry log was located?
on your sketch. Can we find a point marked entry log was?
Not put, my lord.
Thank you. Now, I want you to look at page 15 of the Crime Scene Management Procedure Manual, paragraph 2.3.4.
Page 15.
Page 15, paragraph 2.3.4, the summary. Read it.
Paragraph 2.3.4 summary. Not checking an entry and exit log create a record of person present at the crime scene for investigative and prosecutorial purposes.
So I want to put it to you.
My lord, may you read again?
2.3.4, not taking an
Taking an entry and exit log create a record of persons present at a crime scene for investigative and prosecutorial purposes.
I want you to confirm that you were asked to provide an entry and exit log and you declined.
My Lord,
Just confirm if you provided it or if you declined.
my
So
Lord,
which question should the witness answer?
It's a simple question.
No, my lord. You know.
Confirm. Let me ask a question. I can confirm. I'm
The
asking a
rule allows
question.
Mr. Karuhanga.
I'm asking a question. You want to
My
know
lord,
which
the
one?
rule is when a colleague stands, it should not be an argument.
But this colleague has no
Why,
capacity
my
to
lord?
sit.
My lord, I stand for a reason, and Mr. Karuhanga can't keep shooting me down even before I make my point.
If you have a
My lord, this court
oversight.
has all the time. We are rushing nowhere.
You asked what question? So let me repeat the question.
Now,
I'm repeating the question.
what is he responding?
Mr. Karamba,
I'm not saying what question am I asking. So let me rephrase. So I'm rephrasing the question.
My lord, I
So
know
let me ask again.
that a specific question should be put to a witness and is allowed to answer before another witness. Now, the trouble we are having is Mr. Karuhanga shoots one question, before a witness answers, he's making a follow-up question. A follow-up question cannot follow a no answer.
I asked him the same question.
Please sit down. Please. My lord, this manner of cross-examination, if it is not regulated, is capable of soliciting untrue information. So we pray that the defense be given all the time to ask whichever questions they have. But the questions should be orderly and capable of soliciting logical answers. A witness should be asked a question and should be allowed to answer before the next question. Otherwise, my lord, even us, we are at a loss, and it's going to take us, quite a bit of time to organize a re-examination. Because before we write one question, is on another. Before a question is answered, is throwing another question. We are getting.
My lord, I had asked the witness one question. I had asked the witness one question. My lord.
Allow the witness to answer.
And my lord, I want to pray. My lord, I want to also pray for protection. Because I had asked one question, my lord.
But before the witness finished answering,
it was the same question, my lord.
Allow him to answer the one after you can ask the same question.
So the question was, I will even go back. Confirm you were asked to provide entry and exit logs to this court and you declined to do so. Yes or no?
my Lord, I was asked to provide, but I stated that it is part of my administrative law which I used to make my crime scene report, and all the people that was responsible were mentioned in my report.
So my question again, which I asked, you can confirm you did not provide an entry log to this court.
My Lord, I did not provide to the court because all the details are in my report.
Thank you. And I put it to you that there is nothing in your report about a command post, about people in the compound, and about free access to the scene of crime, right?
My Lord, my report did not include everything which I did, but I'm here to confirm that I was there and all the things I mentioned was done.
So I want to put it to you that the only reason why there is no log before this court is because no log was actually kept, and that members of the public moved in and out, members of the media even entered the room and took pictures.
My Lord, it is not true. Members of the public did not enter the room. No media entered the room. It was only police officer.
Are you aware that the pictures I've shown you also appeared in the red paper?
I don't know, my Lord.
So we can have a translation.
Atutwalire attachment yebeserege quarantine management compound. Yatugamba nti entulo ekaba y'abantu bonka bagenze aiguru mu kisiika. Yatugamba wakuba n'abaza abantu bandi akuba n'amasa ab'effamile abanywanyi n'abarelatives bandi. Yatugamba ekicweka ekyo kikaba nikirindibwa abasirikale ba poliisi ku luga Golobi police station. Yatuwalita sketch yaye yatugamba point ekwoleka entry log. Yatutwala page 15 alani ya 2.3.4 nti entry log egyo wategereze mu kooti abo kuba bintu byonna bikaba biri mu ripooti yaye. Yatugamba nti ripooti yaye buli kimu kyonna takiteekemu kyonka akusobola bitugambira hano mu kooti. Yatugamba tigali mazima nti abamawure bakataaha mu rumu egyo bateere ebisane kandi wekyakumanya nti ebisane ebyo bikatuukira mu mpapula za mawure olupapula lwalife.
Okay. I want you to go to, you have your report with you? In paragraph 3 of your report, 3 of your report, you found ASP Peter Ogwang, Kakwanzi, who you call Kakwanzi Patricia, someone you call Kakwanzi Patricia, one of the daughters, and Otai Charles, when you arrived at the scene, correct?
My lord, these were the people we interacted with upon arrival.
And read the last sentence of paragraph 3.
I briefed us about the incident.
So you can confirm that the actual briefing you received about this incident was from Charles Otai, according to your report.
My lord, on arriving at the scene, we interacted with Ogwang Peter.
No. According to your report, my question, according to your report, is it correct that Otai briefed you about the incident? That's my question. Please limit your answers to my questions. We shall come to Ogwang. It's actually my next question. My question is, according to the report, Mr. Otai briefed you about the incident.
My lord, I received the briefing from Otai.
Thank you. Can you confirm that your report does not mention an officer by the names of AIP Samuel Musede?
My lord, AIP Musede Samuel was part of the team from police officer.
No. My question, does your report mention the name AIP Samuel Musede? That's the question. Please, again, limit your answers to my questions.
My lord, my report only included ASP Ogwang Peter, the officer in charge of Bugoli police station with his team.
So,
Musede was a police officer attached at Bugoli.
So, but just again, please answer my question. Is his name AIP Samuel Musede mentioned in your report? If it is there, you show it to us. If it is not there, you
Hello.
confirm it's not there.
AI Musede was not mentioned, but it's part
Thank
of
you.
him from Golden Police Station.
So he was not there. Can you also confirm that paragraphs 4 details the briefing you received from Otai?
My Lord, paragraph 4 not include all the details I received from the time.
Yeah, it's a summary of what Otai told you.
Just a summary.
Yes, that's all I want to
of what
know.
he told me.
So paragraph 4 details the brief. Can you confirm that nowhere in this report do you give a summary of any briefing you received from either Ogwang or Musede?
My Lord, my report did not put everything, but
Yeah, I'm
that
asking about
information I'm
everything.
here to give to the court.
No, just confirm the question. Limit your answers to my questions. Just confirm that your report does not contain any briefing you received from either Ogwang or Musede. Is that correct? If it is in the report, you show it to us. If it is not there, kindly confirm that it's not there so we can move on.
My Lord, when I interacted with the one, he directed me to time. That's why I put the one of the time instead of one.
Okay. So you do not have in your let's be clear. You don't have in your report any brief from Ogwang because the brief you received was from Otai.
My Lord, I got the briefing from one, but it did not put in the report.
Okay.
When he talked to me, he referred me to Tai, because the Tai was among the people who reached the scene before him.
Now, on the crime scene, I want to suggest to you that you did not receive any brief from Ogwang or Musede. And that the only reason why you told us that they briefed you in your evidence in chief is because during your witness coaching, you were.
My Lord, when we reach at the scene, the first person you are supposed to talk to is the officer whom you found at the scene. So at that point, I found ASP1, who was in charge of the area. So I talked to him first.
No,
then I went to Otai.
Okay. Again, please.
I was not coached.
Just okay. Are you answering my question?
I was not coached. I'm giving information based on what I observed and what I did at the crime scene.
So you would agree with me that it is your duty as a scene of crime officer to receive a brief from the initial responding officer, right?
I received the briefing from
Let's first do the let's first do the duty. Let's do the duty. Do you agree with me that it is your duty as a scene of crime officer to receive a brief from the initial responding officer?
My lord, it's true. The initial responding officer is the one supposed to give the.
Now, go to page 7 of the crime scene management procedure manual. Are you there? 7. Now, before I direct you there, can you confirm to this court that as a scene of crime officer, you established that the initial responding officer was AIP Samuel Musede?
My lord, I did not establish that. I took one as the initial responding officer.
So you do not know which officer first responded to the scene.
My lord, I did not.
Now, at page 7, paragraph 1.6.2, kindly read it for this court. 1.6.2.
Paragraph 1.6.2. Policy. The initial responding officers shall maintain documentation as a permanent record.
To confirm, you received no document from Ogwang and no document from Musede. Was there evidence actually that they didn't provide? But just confirm that you received none.
I received information from them verbally.
Okay, so you received verbal as opposed to documented information, right?
I received verbal information, but I documented it in my notes.
Which is not before this court.
The notebook, I used it to make the crime scene.
Is it before this report, your notebook?
The notebook is not here.
Okay, my lord, we can take a translation.
Paragraph 3 ya ripoti yayo yatamba bayabalize nabo bayage akaba umusirikale obwamvita Otayi Charles na Patricia yatugamba nti Otayi Charles niwe yamugambiro ebyabairo mu kitoke yatugamba umusirikale oba kweta Samuel Musede AIP China nali yamwandikire mu report then yatwala paragraph 4 nti tekubazawo ebintu byona Otayi Charles yamugambire yasi akaandikawo bitiito yatugamba bwe yabalize n'Ogwanga yamusindika mu Otayi bwe yabalize n'Ogwanga kamusindika mu Otayi
And it was your evidence in chief that the first walkthrough was conducted with Otayi, right?
Yes, my lord. Walkthrough, we move with Otayi.
Yes, and it was your evidence that you conducted the second walkthrough after you received backup and with Patricia, right?
My lord, this was evidence that was asking, is it proper if repeating the same subject that the defense already cross-examined the witness for?
I pray for protection.
I don't know, my lord, where is cross-examination of
My lord, it's now.
Because the subject of walkthroughs was traversed for 2 days exhaustively by Mr. Kampala. And our land brother is now asking the witness to repeat the same things that are already on record. My lord.
My lord, I really pray for protection. My lord, I want to really object to a strategy. Much obliged.
As much as we are
Much obliged.
but we give the final support. Issue economy.
But we are alive to judicial economy. And my lord, I also pray for protection. I think the strategy of trying to break the flow, it is now abundantly clear. I don't like accusing my colleague, but my lord, I really need to be protected as we are cross-examining. Otherwise, the interruptions affect the fairness of a trial and waste time.
On the other hand, the prosecution, when they feel that they have an objection, the court will then decide whether to suspend or not.
Much obliged, my lord. Now, we're still asking you. Now, I want you just to you confirm that the Otai walkthrough is not detailed in your report, right?
My lord, I did not include Otai during the walkthrough.
And in the Otai walkthrough, Otai took you through the seat of crime, right?
Went within the seat of crime.
And he opened for you, you entered and you went into the house, yeah? Room. Look at paragraph 10 of your report says that the door to the master bedroom was wooden and found locked with a key. Access to it was after Kakwanza Patricia opened. So is it your evidence that Patricia opened for you at the second walkthrough?
My lord, first walkthrough, when we did, we closed. But now when the backup team came, they expected us to repeat the same thing with the family member, which was Patricia.
Okay, now look at, just read for us paragraphs 4 and 5 of your report. Actually, paragraph 5, let me summarize. In paragraph 4, you received a brief from Otai. Read for us paragraph 5.
Upon obtaining the briefing, upon obtaining that briefing, I initiated the walkthrough guided by Ms. Patricia Kakwanza. And before finishing, I was joined by ASP Mary Mbabazi, Soko, who came together with Detective Kagarwa Bob, MDCID officer and his team, and his deputy detective, senior superintendent of police, Locard, their one, regional Soko KMPE. During the walkthrough, the following observation.
So it is fair to say that according to paragraph 5, you began a walkthrough with Patricia before that team arrived, and before you finished that walkthrough, you were joined by Mbabazi Mary, Kagarura, Okrut, and Okwang. Is that a fair summary?
My lord, in this statement, I omitted the one of so I was now using the one of Patricia.
I'm talking about the one of Patricia. It was your evidence that in the one of Patricia, it started after you got backup. When I read this paragraph, the one of Patricia started before you got backup. Is that correct?
The one of Patricia was after the backup.
So paragraph 5 of your report is false. So it says, I initiated a walkthrough guided by Ms. Kakwanza Patricia, and before finishing, I was joined by ASP Mbabazi Mary, who came together with DSCP Kakarura Bob. Is that true?
My Lord, the first walkthrough was by Locard. So the second one was with Patricia. So in the statement, when you are reading it, it sounds the other way around.
No. The one you're reading of Patricia, the walkthrough of Patricia. My question is not about Otai. My question is, you initiated a walkthrough with Patricia, and before you finished it, other people joined you. Your evidence in chief was, before you started it, these people joined you. Those two statements cannot be correct. So my question is quite simple. Is paragraph 5 of your report false insofar as it regards the Patricia walkthrough?
My Lord, paragraph 5. False.
Paragraph 5 is false. In fact, I want to suggest to you that you are not the author of this report.
My Lord, this report was written by me. Only that
That's
this
okay.
statement,
I think you've answered that it was written by you. Let me move.
May the witness confirm only that this statement, because I'm writing, I can't read it. Suspended.
Okay. Okay.
only that this statement not meaning what I said the first time, but I can confirm that the first walkthrough was done together with Kai, and the second one was done together with Patricia.
And you have confirmed that your report, apart from having omissions, also has falsehoods.
My Lord, I'm here to clarify my report.
Okay. Now, you are aware that a walkthrough is provided for in the Crime Scene Management Procedure Manual, right?
My Lord, the walkthrough is the crime scene management.
Can you confirm that it does not provide for two walkthroughs? You are only allowed one walkthrough, correct?
My Lord, this crime scene manual, I said earlier that we follow it based on the circumstances.
Yes, that's okay, how you follow it. My question was, can you confirm that the manual provides for only one walkthrough and not two?
My Lord, I said the first walkthrough we did not complete. We had to retreat back.
So the question, please limit yourself to what I'm
Then we
asking you.
completed it together with Patricia.
So limit yourself to what I'm asking you. My question was, can you confirm that your manual provides for one walkthrough and not two? That is all I'm asking you. If it provides for two, you show us. If it provides for one, we move. Just limit your answers to my questions. You'll get a chance to clarify.
My Lord, I know a walkthrough can be done more than once.
So where is that in the manual? Can you show us? Is it a walkthrough or walkthroughs?
Lord, I think it's the duty of counsel saying that the manual provides for one to put it to the witness. Otherwise, asking the witness to read the manual to provide information. the wastage of time.
Let's wait.
You want us to
Council made a
give
statement
time
of
to
fact.
read?
My lord, the witness should know his manual or not. And my
Is
lord,
it his
my
money,
lord,
my lord?
protection.
Is he the
My
author
lord,
of that
protection.
money?
My lord, protection.
No, it's not. My lord,
My lord.
council makes a statement of fact
Blocking the
and
floor.
wants a witness.
That's the strategy.
That is not right.
Mr. Karam,
Anyway,
You
how
asked-
happy he is with his
you
objection, my
have
lord.
asked the witness about the walkthrough, one,
Yes,
and he has told you that
Can
it
be
can
more
be
than
done.
yes.
And then you're putting it to him that that manual provides one walkthrough.
He said it provides for one.
No, he said
My lord, earlier.
he said that a walkthrough can be done.
He did say.
Okay.
So if you have a specific first time, save time.
Okay, go to page 11. So page 11 provides for a walkthrough, right? Paragraph 2.2.2 says the SOCO in charge shall conduct a walkthrough of the scene, right? Does it provide for more than one?
2.2.2,
Yes.
the so-called is in charge.
I've read it already. So what I'm asking you, the SOCO in charge shall conduct a walkthrough of the scene. The walkthrough shall be conducted with some few individuals responsible for processing the scene. My question to you is, does this provide for two walkthroughs or one walkthrough?
My lord,
My lord, what does it serve? It's plain English.
My lord, my lord,
Answer.
you cannot object to answers.
But why can't Mr.
No, my lord. My lord, you need to protect
My lord,
us.
do we have a participate in this trial?
Not to obstruct.
He has no right to, he has no right, my lord.
He wants to say the
My
answer.
lord, we feel so cowed down if our colleague, every time we have a point to raise, he just keeps jumping on us, he's upset.
I'm not upset.
He should kindly. Yes.
I'm not
So
upset.
you have asked the question.
And then he's giving the answer.
Preemptively.
Does that provide for one walkthrough or more than one? What does it provide?
my lord, the first one which I did,
Answer to that one.
my lord, the manual conduct a walkthrough,
Thank you.
which might be one, but the first one we did not complete, that's why we entered there twice.
Okay. Now, okay. Now, I want to suggest to you that conducting more than one walkthrough clearly increases risks of contamination of the scene of crime. Moreover, with different people.
My lord, it is not true. We followed, when conducting a walkthrough, you follow a specified
So,
line of movement.
so let me repeat my question so we are clear. My question is, conducting two walkthroughs clearly increases a risk of contamination, especially when you're doing it with different people.
My lord, while conducting a walkthrough, people whom you are with has to be on a protected gears.
Thank you.
Protected gears and
Thank
they
you.
follow
Thank you.
and they follow specific line
A defined path.
line path, yes.
And have you shown us the defined path in your report? Is it there?
My lord, that one is determined by the so-called at the seat of crime and people follow it.
My question, have you shown it to us in your report? Have you mentioned anywhere in your report that you had a defined path?
My lord, it's not there in the report.
Thank you.
But I'm here to confirm that we did follow the specific.
Now, my next line of question, in your basic forensic induction course, you were taught about Locard's principle of exchange, right?
Yes, my lord.
And you will agree, Locard, L-O-C-A-R-D, of exchange. And you'll agree that that principle simply states that every contact leaves a trace, right?
My lord, it's true that every contact, when they come together, they exchange traces mutually.
So every contact leaves a trace. That's the principle, right? Confirm if that's the principle.
They exchange traces.
Okay. So that means every contact leaves a trace.
It's true, my lord, if I touch the surface, I will carry the trace of the surface, and the trace of the surface, my trace will be on the surface.
In fact, you can, by touching a surface, leave evidence or even take away evidence. If I touched here and you touched after, you can even remove my DNA.
My lord, that's what the principle states.
I don't know if I could give the witness prosecution exhibit, I think 7. Defense exhibit 7. While we're translating.
bakakondakitinga walkthrough ibiri yatugamba eyasookere akaba na Dr. Titles kyonka then mu ripooti yaye atagibaza omuno yatugamba akagenda nawe mpaka mu kisiika then yatutwala nti then abegenda abaza kuno kumata na kyonka mu ripooti yaye kiri atakyandika oti 11
The scene of crime of Ismail Olaktes is what it says, right? Figure 39. Anyhow, these are
Figure 39. Scenes of crime officer proceeding the aftermath of the murder of Ibrahim. Subira, aka Ismail Olaktes.
now. Can you confirm that none of the people with whom neither you nor any of the people who walked into the Katanga scene were wearing Tyvek suits?
My lord, private suits are not always available.
No, my question, can you confirm you are not wearing one?
Yes.
We'll come to why you weren't wearing. We are going step by step. Don't worry, don't rush. Can you confirm you are not wearing one?
My lord, I was not wearing one, but I was protecting myself with gloves.
Can you confirm that none of the people who entered with you were also wearing Tyvek suits?
My lord, we never had supply private suits.
Thank you.
At that time.
I want to put it to you that going by Locard's principle of exchange, you contaminated the scene.
It's not true, my lord. I was protecting myself with the gloves. Everything that I had protected myself with gloves.
Now, can you confirm that at a scene of crime, there are a number of officers who are used to process that scene of crime? There are a number of roles.
What role was
abandi balibona bakaba batalina omugaso gw'amaanyi muno mu kisiika.
Okay. It was your evidence that when after processing the scene, when you left, you sorted the exhibits at the station, and some you took to the lab and others you took to the police stores. Is that correct?
true, my lord? Some exhibits remain at the station and so others went to the lab.
Okay, I want you to go to paragraph 12 of your report. Now, we've already gone through paragraph 12, so just to save time, you will confirm that you found an exhibit marked 2, right? Paragraph 12, you marked blood at the door and marked it 2, right?
True, my lord. Exhibit 2 was a blood drop on the floor near the door.
So, my lord, can the witness be given prosecution exhibit 63? Which is a police form 17A dated the 9th of November. Can you confirm that that exhibit is a submission of that police form 17A has you submitting that swab to the police, to the lab, right?
Yes, my lord.
And you can confirm you submitted.
My lord, this police form reached the lab on the 9th November 2020.
And you confirm you collected it on the 2nd of November, right?
My lord, exhibit 2 was collected on the 2nd.
Can you confirm it was never exhibited at a police station?
My lord, this exhibit, when my colleague one was submitting.
No. My question, please answer my question. Limit yourself to my question. My question is, can you confirm this exhibit was never exhibited at a police station? That's the question.
My lord, these are swabs which were not put in the exhibit slips.
Okay, so they were not exhibited. Now, I want to suggest to you, Mr. Olugu, that when you look at a blood drop and you are told the person has been taken to hospital, it was almost clear to you that that was Mrs. Katanga's blood. I want to suggest that you swapped Mrs. Katanga's blood and kept it on yourself undocumented for the purpose of fabricating evidence.
My lord, this exhibit 2 was recovered on the 2nd. But on the 3rd, when my colleague one exhibits to the lab, he filled the police form 17 and he omitted this one in the 17A.
Mr.
Then I submitted it on the 9th.
Mr. Olugu, the evidence shows that it is you who recovered the swab and kept it, correct?
I recovered the swab and took to the police station.
And can you confirm that it was not exhibited at any police station in the Republic of Uganda?
My lord, blood swabs covered was not exhibited in police on exhibit slips.
And the fact that it wasn't exhibit slips means it was not within the police stores.
My lord, exhibit slips is filled by the IO. So these exhibits were not taken to the police
Stores.
I have kept it in my safe.
So it was with so that's I'm putting to you that for 7 days, Mrs. Katanga's blood swab was unaccounted for and was in your possession. The only logical inference is that it was for the purpose of manufacturing evidence against her. I put it to you.
My lord, it is not true. When he carried this one remained. So when I got it, I had to fill the 17A and took it to the lab.
I want to give you the next question. The next question, just can you confirm that between paragraph 1 and paragraph 41 of your report, there is no mention of an exhibit marked 1? The first exhibit we encounter in your report is marked 2.
My lord, 1.
My question, let me answer to my question.
On my legend.
No, not the legend. The report from paragraph 1 to 41. Do you tell us anything about an exhibit?
My lord, 1 in figure 8.
No, not in the picture. In the report itself, is there a paragraph where you talk about we marked this as exhibit 1?
And my lord, how is the picture different from the report? If the picture is part of the report.
If that isn't an answer, being volunteered, I don't know what it is.
A confusing question.
Okay, let me ask the question again. Can you confirm that you do not tell us in any paragraph, there's no paragraph where you wrote that you found something and marked it 1? No, don't look at the legend. Don't look at the legend.
What did you mark as 1? You mark anything.
My lord, what I marked 1 was entry door, which had suspected.
Now go to your legend and read for us what you marked as 1. It is evidence that you marked the door as 1. You can confirm that what is marked as 1 is blood on the main door, right?
1 was blood on the main door of the master bedroom.
So was blood an exhibit? Or did you swab it?
The legend 1 is
Blood on the main door of the master bedroom. Can you confirm that you did not submit a single swab marked 1 to the lab?
My lord, I did not swab blood on the door.
So you didn't submit any blood of the dog to any lab? That's my question. Marked 1. Right?
My lord, I did not swab, then I just submitted.
Okay. I want to put to you that you identified blood and took it, you identified blood on the floor and took it and submitted after 1 week in exhibits 1 and 2, the purpose of which was to manufacture a case that is before this court. I put it to you.
My lord, blood on the door to the entry of the master bedroom.
Now,
Secondly, the blood at the entry door of the master bedroom. I did not swab. Secondly, the blood swab on the floor, which was marked 2. Swab, but when my colleague was taking exhibits to the lab, that one remained behind with other exhibits. Then I submitted it on the 9th.
7 days later. Now,
November 2023.
now, officer, it was your previous evidence that Ogwang forgot to take it. And it is now your evidence that it was locked in your drawer. Can you confirm that its absence and those inconsistencies mean that that evidence should be, the evidence before this court should be looked at with great suspicion?
My lord, when Ogwang was taking exhibits at the police station, they were all placed at one point,
Which is your drawer.
which is our drawer, the cabinet. So if he forgot, that one remained behind with other exhibits. So when I was going through the exhibits, I found it, then I submitted it on the 9th.
Now, it was also your evidence that it is your role to identify, mark, and pack exhibits, right?
The role of the corporate to identify, mark, and package exhibits in the packaging bag and label.
And label. And after you package and label, you seal.
To my lord.
Such that when the evidence reaches wherever it, and that seal is what we have been seeing in this court. Those are the seals packed from the scene, right?
My lord, those seals were from the scene, and he also has the signature of the sealing officer or the evidence custodian.
Okay, now, I want to put it to you that that is completely untrue. I want to put it to you that what happened in this case is you collected all the evidence, mixed it up together, and took it to the police station, and took it to wherever. Is that correct or not? I'm suggesting there was absolutely no packing of evidence at the scene.
My lord, evidence were packed at the scene, but when we reached at the station, we sorted them and sealed the signature.
So the evidence you are giving this court is that at the scene, the evidence was not packed together and sealed in tamper-proof envelopes.
My lord, we did not carry the sealing tape. It was at the station, but the evidence were packed in the packaging bag and they were stapled.
And you agree that the lack of sealing increases the chance of cross-contamination, going by Locard's principle?
My lord, they were not packed together. They were in a separate packaging bag.
I want you to look at your paragraph 13. Can you confirm that in your paragraph 13, you have a bed sheet marked 3?
My lord, the bedsheet, paragraph 13 was marked 3.
And you told my learned friend, Mr. Kavega, correct, that when it went to the lab, it was marked as D9 because it was parked at the station, right?
My lord, this exhibit, the white bedsheet with suspected blood was tagged as 3 at the crime scene, but at the station, my colleague, one, gave it a D9 and submitted it to the lab.
And can you confirm that in that D9, it was packed afresh in an envelope and sealed in a separate envelope from what came from the scene?
My lord, when he was filling the 17A, I was at the scene. So I don't know whether he used a different envelope or used the same envelope. I packed at the scene.
Are you aware that you yourself came to this court and tendered that very bedsheet in evidence? You.
So it was able to enter it.
So you know that it has a mark of D9 and there's no mark of 3, correct?
The mark of D9 was given by my colleague.
In fact, there was that exhibit 3 tells us the story of all the exhibits. There was no parking at the scene of crime, I put it to you.
I know all the exhibits covered at the scene was packaged. They are different packaging materials.
I want to put it to you that exhibits should have been sealed, labeled, and documented at the scene, not at the station. Correct?
I know some of the labeling are completed.
So do you agree with me that some of the labeling was at the station? Completed at the station. Do you agree with me that when you don't label at the scene, you risk mislabeling, you risk substitution, you risk cross-contamination?
You cannot miss out on that one. Because the person who collected it, the very person who was labeling it.
Yeah, but what we have here is different.
Also at the scene that day.
Now, I want to put it to you, officer. Yes? That you did not process this scene at the scene. You processed it at the station.
Allowed the be completed at the station by putting evidence.
You completed processing at the station, not at the scene.
Be completed at the scene by putting evidence sealed.
At the station. I want to move on.
You completed, where did you complete the process? How did you
I was saying the evidence sealed, we did not have this evidence. So the evidence were packaged that respective different packaging material carried to the station.
So you agree with me that you completed at the station.
All the processing are done at the scene.
And exhibit 3 was marked at the scene or at the station.
I know it was only this exhibit 3 which had much suspected blood, where the packaging material.
Okay, I want to move to paragraph 14.
We shall show you what to do.
Now, in paragraph 14, it is your evidence from my reading of paragraph 14 that you recovered a pistol and marked it as exhibit 4, right?
Yes, my lord.
A live bullet, exhibit 5, right?
Right.
A projectile, exhibit 5-1, and a cartridge casing given exhibit 7. Can you now look for me at figure 12 of your report? Can you confirm that figure 12 has the mark for the pistol, but the pistol is not there?
My lord, figure 12, I was focusing on exhibit 7.
Can you just confirm for me that in figure 12, the pistol is not present in that picture?
My lord, it has the mark for the pistol by this time had already covered.
So the pistol is not there. That is my question. You have a mark for the pistol, 4, and you don't have a pistol, correct? From figure 12.
Figure 12, the pistol had already been secured. So it was not.
So I want to suggest to you that items were moved and rearranged on that bed by you. And that picture is clear evidence of moving and rearranging.
My lord,
You first marked, I want to put it to you that you first marked a spot 4 and then placed a pistol at the spot that you marked.
my lord, it's not true that we rearranged. When we reached at the scene, the pistol was in cocked position, so meaning it was unsafe. I had to first do NSP to secure it to avoid any other casualty at the scene.
So after you secured it, you then placed it back on the bed, right?
Can the witness be allowed to complete?
From the pistol was for.
I marked, photographed, then I collected it to do NSP to avoid any other casualty. Then
Let me just push back on that. Leaving a pistol where you find it, is it your evidence that that is dangerous if it's already cocked?
my lord, that was not my fault. I don't know how it operates. So my role was to make it safe.
So if you just leave it there, it can be unsafe, right?
My lord, it can be unsafe.
Thank you.
Any other person.
Thank you. Now, when you took this pistol on the 2nd of November, you exited the house at 1:25. Can you confirm that there is no exhibit register number where this pistol was deposited in a police station?
My lord,
in a police form 17A, right?
Yes, the pistol was submitted to the lab on the 3rd of November.
So there is no documented accountability for where this pistol was between the 2nd and the 3rd. There is no document you have, right? That's before this court.
My lord, the exhibits, after leaving the scene, I brought them to the station and kept them in my drawer.
So my question which you need to answer, please, is there any document we have showing where this pistol was between the 2nd and the 3rd? If you have, if there is one, you show it to us. If there is none, you leave it. The rest you will clarify later. Is there one? Is there a document?
The pistol was just in the drawer on the 3rd of November.
Now, if you look at figure 10, you will agree with me that on figure 10 I can see the bed sheet marked 3 and the pistol marked 4, right?
It's true, my lord. I marked pistol 4, the bed sheet is suspected blood 3.
You will agree with me that in figure 11 is when you put a mark for a bullet, right?
The mark of the bullet was given 5.
So figure 10 and figure 11, we have the pistol, the bed sheet, and the bullet, right?
Yes, my lord.
In figure 12, we have the cartridge marked 7, right?
Figure 7 shows the cartridge.
Can you confirm to this court that there is no picture or labeling of an exhibit marked 5-1, which is the projector?
My lord, figure 11 shows the projectile.
Is there a mark 5-1? That's my question. Is there a mark 5-1 which you then told us is a projectile?
5-1 was given to the projectile
So where's the picture with 5-1 with the marking?
after we have packaged it on the packaging bag.
So you can confirm that there's no picture with a mark, correct?
Just pictures of that mark.
You can also confirm
Did you say there is a picture with that mark or there is no? Is there a picture with mark 5-1?
There is a picture of exhibit 5. There is a picture of the projectile without mark 5-1.
and that picture is, we have to look very carefully, correct? There is no picture with a mark 5-1. Am I right?
5-1 is not there.
Now, you will also agree with me. You will also agree with me that the number which, the way you are marking, you've marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would agree with me that the next number after 5 would be 6. Chronologically, the way you are marking these exhibits.
6 are given to the body.
So you marked the pistol, you marked the bullet, you went on the floor, correct, and marked the mattress where the body was. You came back to the bed and marked the cartridge, and thereafter you had no number for the projectile. Right?
Exhibit 5, when I was marking, I grouped the bullet and projectile. That's why when I was now packaging it, I gave 5 to the bullet and 5 + 1 to the projectile.
I want to suggest to you, we have written, I want to suggest to you.
We have not. We have not.
No, no, yeah, it's right. You don't want to come in. Anyway, my lord. So,
Irrational injustice is manifested. My lord, we just missed what was.
so now my question to you.
Please be patient with us.
My question, I'm asking so you can write.
My lord,
Okay.
I
I
don't
put
want.
the bullet and the projectile. That is why in packaging I gave 5 to the bullet and 5 + 1 to the projectile.
In fact, it is the truth, sir, that the bullet and the projectile are not from the same group. They are 2 different exhibits and 2 different weapons. It's different, for example, from a magazine.
I know that was how it happened. I don't claim to tell it.
I want to suggest to you that the only thing that happened here is you placed the projectile where you felt it could give an impression. In fact, I want to suggest to you that both the projectile and the cartridge,
What do you want me to
I want to suggest, okay, I suggest to you that you placed the projectile, this lack of marking of the projectile, as I put it to you, is clear evidence of rearranging the scene of crime.
So, my lord, which suggestion should the witness respond to?
That last one.
Because now we have
That
3
last one.
suggestions.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay, answer. Let him
Each
answer.
will come.
Let him answer the last one. That you are, that the lack of.
This is clear evidence of rearranging of the scene of crime, moving of the gun, moving of, and not marking the projectile. It's clear evidence that what is on this bed was being rearranged by Assistant Inspector of Police Oruku.
My lord, it is not true. When I reached at the scene, the bullets, the projectile, and the gun were placed together on the bed.
In fact, I want to suggest to you that we have seen evidence of the crime scene reconstruction, where Patricia and Amanide both say that they saw something on the ground which was picked up by 2 officers. I
Now,
think you
my
are one of the
lord,
officers.
we want to, I don't know if my brother is comfortable going that line, where he was clearly a witness, it has seen reconstruction, and is now adducing evidence of what he saw as a witness. Because, my lord, that is a very thin line, and
Objection, my lord.
I'm so surprised that Mr. Karuhanga is comfortable.
My lord, let me move.
No. Mr. Karuhanga, you.
My lord, I'll abandon that line and move. I want to make progress, my lord.
Because, you know, my lord, for
My lord, I want to make progress.
Wait a minute.
It has his evidence, my lord. If he's objecting to something that I am moving from, then we are wasting time. Because I am moving from it.
So you're abandoning that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The evidence is already on the record. You can submit on it. It was your evidence. No, I'm not a witness. The only witness we have here is the person who visited Chico. But anyhow, let me proceed. let me proceed. Maybe it's the suspect. But let me proceed. Maybe my lord, we can take a translation. Wait, I've stopped. You can tell me I've stopped.
bakabyawula mu sitoowa za poliisi kandi ebindi babitwala mu labo. Yatutwala paragraph 2 yatugamba exhibit 2 kukaba omusaayi bwe yasange haino rigi okutaba mu kisiika. Yatutwala police form 17A y'ebiro by'okwezi 9 November 2023 akabanaaliza yoswa mu labo. Yatugamba zino zikaika mu labo ebiro by'okwezi 9 November 2023. kandi akazitunga ebiro by'okwezi 2 November 2023. Yatugamba aliwo ezindi zebatateire exit list. Yatugamba teswab ezo z'omusaayi atugambira mu ripoti yaye nti usawo exhibit kiyamakingire nka 1 nti kiyamakingire nka 1 tikukaba omusaayi ogwabaire amenyidowa olwokutaawo mu kisiika. Yatugamba nti atakebera omusaayi ogwabaire arwiki kandi atagwerezeyo mulaabo. Yatugamba guli mugaso gwa soko parkinga kumakinga nokuteekawo labels exhibit then wakumala nibabisiiringa. Yatugamba nti ebizibiti bino byona bakabipakingira mu kichweke ekyo kandi babisitepolinga. Yatutwala paragraph 13 nti bed seat akagimakinga nka 3 niwakyali mu kichweka kandi bibakira station bagimakinga nka D9 kandi yatugamba ebizibiti byona bibazoire mu kichweka ekyo bakabipakinga buli kimu bakipakinga kyonka. Yatugamba okundi bakakumalira a station. Yatutwala paragraph 14 yatugamba akatunga episto yagimakinga nka 4 ya risasi yalimakinga 5 projectile yagimakinga nka 5-1 then kisonsogolo kesasi yagimakinga nka 7 then yatwala figure 12 yatugamba nti ekisani kya pisto tikikuzoka kyonka emwaka ero tigali mazima nti yatugamba 5-1 kagereza projectile bamazire gipakinga. Yatugamba alekisani kya projectile kyonka kitalina mark emundu byona bikaba biri
Thank you, sir. Now, if we can go to paragraph 15 of your report. And the summary is very simple. You found a body lying on a mattress. Correct?
I know the body was found lying on the mattress, placed on the floor.
And can you confirm to this court that as a scene of crime officer, it is not your duty to declare somebody dead? I'm not saying that you did. I'm asking about your duty. Do you have a duty of going around pronouncing death?
I know pronouncing a person dead is done by medical
It's done by a medical officer. So the answer is you don't have the capacity to declare somebody dead, correct?
I don't have the capacity.
And it is your evidence that the only person who has the capacity to do so is a medical person, correct?
My lord, it is done by medical personnel.
Like Sotai, correct?
My lord, when I interacted with Otai,
So my question is, okay, sorry, finish.
he said he examined the body and found that he was not breathing, so he pronounced him dead.
And you never took another opinion anywhere except the one of Otai, correct?
My lord, after examining the body,
No, my question.
into the mortuary.
No, the mortuary is where dead bodies go. My question is, apart from Otai, there is no other declaration of death we have in this case, right? Otai was the person who declared Mr. Katanga dead, correct?
My lord, it was he who declared him dead.
So when he was called as a medical person to determine death, he was called as a medical person. If Mr. Katanga was alive, it was his duty to rush him to hospital, right?
My lord, that would be, again, speculative.
Okay, let me move. My lord, let me
I
move.
don't know.
My lord, I'm moving. I've abandoned it. There's no need for a speech. I've abandoned it.
No, my lord, I'm not giving a speech in this court.
My lord, but I've abandoned it.
I have not even completed my statement.
But me, I've abandoned it.
What is he abandoning? Because I have
I'm
not
abandoning the question about the question which was on which you objected to. I'm going to another question. So my question to you. My question to you, very simply on that. No, my question to you. I will ask the question. My question to you. No, I'm putting it to you, rather. I put it to you that the method used to determine death is not a method you are conversant with or you can supervise, correct?
My lord, I'm not a medical personnel.
So I put it to you that the only reason Charles Otai is in this court is because as a medical person, he used the method which convinced him that Henry Katanga was dead.
My lord, I beg you to repeat the question.
I put it to you that the only reason why Charles Otai is in that door is because he used a medical procedure which helped him determine Mr. Katanga was dead. Now you can answer.
My lord, it is not true. When he reached at the scene, he tampered with the scene by carrying the body from the bed and placing it on them.
Now, my question to you in that is carrying the body from the bed. If he was determining life or death by carrying the body from the bed to the ground, are you in a position to judge him on that?
My lord, the body was tampered with by moving from
Can,
the master bed
okay.
on the bed mattress on the floor.
So can you confirm that until Charles Otai declared death, you could not say there was a death in that house?
My lord, said I'm not a medical personnel.
Thank you.
Determined whether the person is dead. But
And
when
you
I
also,
reached-
and I also want to put it to you,
When I reached, it was time who said the body, the person in the master bedroom is dead.
and I put it to you that he explained to you how he determined this person was dead.
My lord, when I reached, they were referring Otai as doctor, so I was convinced that he had already confirmed the body was dead.
So now, finally on that one, I'm just putting it to you. I put it to you that before this court, we have a man charged for the offense of being a first responder. I put it to you.
My lord, that cannot be. I've not seen that
My
anywhere.
lord, I've abandoned. I've abandoned. I put it to you that the criminalization of medical officials responding to scenes of crime is a criminalization of first responders, and that you are part of a criminalization of a medical officer whose only crime is to respond to a scene of crime.
My role at the scene of crime was to gather evidence, exhibit and take to the lab. The rest, the thing I don't know.
I don't know if you can translate.
Atutwalira paragraph 15 ya report yatugamba akasango omubiri bagubya mizansi bamufalisi asemiti. Yatugamba kubika omuntu afiire kino kikolebwa abaluta. Yatugamba bwe yakire mu kichweka ekyo akabazamu na Otai yamugamba nti yasangira omuntu atakwikya kikumanyisa afiire. Yayongera yatugamba we tali dokita nti tigali mazima nti Otai Charles aloko mudogo nti abokuba akagamba Henry afiire kyonka akagezaawo kuzaabuza obujulizi. Yatugamba bwe yakire mu kichweka ekyo akawulani beeta Otai dokita nti niwe yamugambire nti Henry afiire. Yatugambawo omugaso gwaye mu kichweka ekyo kukaba kutoza obujulizi n'okufuna ebizibiti eky'ekikyunga kyeyakoze.
Okay. My learned friend, Mr. Karega, referred you to the cyber evidence in this case. And paragraph 16, paragraph 17, and the paragraph 36 of your report. You confirm that the only places where you recovered items, right? Exhibits. Cyber exhibits.
was at the scene at the crime scene.
Yes. So there are 4.
At the crime scene, there were 4, around 4.
Which was the Nokia phone, detailed in paragraph 16, right?
Yes.
The iPad in paragraph 17. What else? The DVR in paragraph 36.
Paragraph 22.
Paragraph 22.
There was a lady's
So the Samsung phone.
Samsung phone, which was marked 14. That's one.
Okay, so if I start at paragraph 16, you can confirm that you have not placed, that we don't have the serial number or the IMEI of the Nokia phone, right? It's not in your report.
The Jaime was not put in my report.
Okay. Paragraph 17, the iPad. No serial number.
The serial number was not included in the report.
Now, my lord, if you can be given the cyber report, I think it is Exhibit 12, Procedural Exhibit 12. My question, I'll give it to you before you even get the report. It's very simple. It was your evidence in chief that you took the iPad to the police stores and you tendered it here. I want to show you a report showing that you took the iPad to the lab and it was examined. So I want you to tell us, I want you to confirm that that cyber report was examining exhibits that were never received. The cyber report, is it? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so if you go to paragraph 10 and paragraph 10 Q. Paragraph 10 and then page 10, paragraph Q. Sure. Q. Page 10. Let me see. Sorry, page 3. Page
paragraph 2. Just confirm that that refers to exhibit number 11, which is the iPad.
My lord, exhibit marked 11 was the grey iPad recovered from the drawer inside the master bedroom from the deceased.
That's the one spoken of in paragraph 17 of your report.
However, this is what was written on the 17A, that when I was submitting exhibit to the lab, it remained at the station. When I reached there, I was now trying to sort out the exhibit. It had remained.
So you are saying that it was the exhibit, not
It was,
covered from the drawer in the master bedroom?
yes, my lord, it was included in police form 17A, but it never went to the lab.
So are you holding police form 17A?
My lord, this writing is here.
No, what you're holding, is it 17A or it's a cyber report?
It's a cyber report, but it has no photograph of the exhibits.
Can I show it to you? Maybe you can assist me with it, I'll show you the photograph. Have you seen the photograph? Okay, but I can move. Okay, no, I can move or you can see here. Thank you. Thank you. So actually the picture is not there, is what you're saying. And yet the exhibit is mentioned in the report, right?
My lord, I said it was included in police form 17A.
So when you
But it was not submitted. It was left behind.
so when did you take the iPad to the police stores? I'm already could be getting exhibit, I think it is exhibit you know when you took the iPad to the police stores, that's my question.
It was the IO who submitted it to
To the police. So
the police store.
would it surprise you if I told you that it was submitted in 2025?
I don't know because it was you.
Can you read that prosecution exhibit 84? 94? Can you confirm the IO in this case is
Akongo Bibiana, who submitted it?
Betesi.
It's better easy. And you would agree that once an exhibit is put in an exhibit stores, an exhibit register number is entered in the exhibit, right? In the police stores.
My Lord, I've never taken it.
That is clear. You keep yours in the drawer. But,
It is in the safe, not in the drawer.
It's coming for one. Only needs for one. It's a good time to do. When we come back, we start from.
okay, if you just show him the exhibit, then I close on that one. I want to come back on a new point, so if you can just show him that, and he just confirms that the exhibit register number is stroke 2025.
How does it confirm?
He's the one who tendered it. Is there an exhibit? Is there an ER number on that? Read it for us.
There is ER 029 2025.
2025. Well, that can be the last question.
ER 029 of 2025.
PX94.
Yes. You can return it to court. Yes. No, don't return it. That's for now.
Let's record. We look at 230.
2:30 is when we're coming back, so be there, don't be anywhere else.